I'd scraped every dime for this house. A fresh start in a manicured, quiet community, boxes still stacked when the first blow landed. A white envelope, HOA violation notice, taped to my door, crisp and smug, warning my porch chair, modern, sleek, matching the house. Broke their aesthetic standards, demanding removal or further action, signed by the board. Confused, I scanned my yard. No gnomes, no Rex, just that chair. Then spotted her. Karen across the street, arms crossed, glaring like I'd torched her kingdom, her self-crowned HOA throne. I waved, mourning neighbor. No reply, just her march over, finger jabbing. Remove that chair, it's unsightly. My what? Why? Met with her nose up huff. Not approved, and neither's your house. Her smirk curling, my eyebrow lifting. She thought I was a renter, some drifter she could bully, clueless I'd bought this place outright. Playing dumb, I grinned. Owner didn't check with you. Her glee blooming. We control who lives here, unapproved, I'll start eviction, my laugh slipping. Eviction. Her yes, no renters, disrupting harmony, smug as hell, my keys twirling. Good thing I'm the owner, paid in full. Her face collapsing, confidence gutted, horror flashing before a fake smile oozed. Welcome, I'm HOA president. Come to me for anything. My nod cool, door shutting in her face, thinking that was it. Wrong. Days later, notices piled. Porch light, trash bins, my car in my driveway, Karen's warpath, her eviction foiled, now a harassment blitz, blind to my ace. I didn't just own this house. I owned 10 here, a third of her precious turf, power she'd choke on soon. Next dawn, another notice hit, not a warning, a formal complaint. Demanding a board hearing, my neglected, lawn-mowed pristine days after moving in, a joke mark my neighbor, chuckling over coffee. Queen Karen's out for blood, she's been rallying the board. She tried evicting me, now this. His grin widening. She doesn't know you own half the street, does she? My not yet a spark, her smug reign teetering, my secret a bomb I drop. I'd craved peace, gorgeous home, quiet nights, shattered by her standards, a whip, my chair, her spark, her harmony, a lie I'd shred, her march, my war, my keys, her shock. Her notices, a game I'd flip, the hearing, her stage, my fight, her fall, her control, a delusion I'd gut, step by petty, stupid step. Afternoon loomed as I hit the HOA office. Karen at the table, papers fanned like a war map, board members weary, Greg the VP muttering. Let's get this over. Her speech a tirade, unkempt lawn, cluttered porch, excessive deliveries, disrupting harmony. My mode, one chair, Amazon like you calm, her face reddening. You don't respect us. Greg sighing, evidence. Her photos laughable. A tall grass blade, bins on pickup day, a package, my chuckle sharp. This is your case. Her scowl tight, my folder sliding out. Let's talk your violations, Karen. Her stiffening, my grin slow, her aesthetic, a noose I'd tighten, her war my win, her queen, a crown I'd topple, the room her trap, my ownership, her nightmare waking. Dust settled in the HOA office as I leaned back, folder open. Karen's disrupting harmony, a flailing jab, her photos of my violations, a joke. A grass blade, bins curbside, an Amazon box. This your case? A barb, her scowl twisting, Greg's evidence. A sigh, her warpath crumbling, my your violations, Karen, a pivot, her stiffening, my grin sharpening. I'd moved in for peace, gorgeous house, quiet streets, shattered by her envelope. Remove that chair, her march over. Not approved, nor you. My keys flipping, her renter, smugness, notices piling. Lights, bins, car. Her eviction a dud, now this hearing, her standards, a whip I'd snap, my secret, owning 10 houses, a third of her turf. A bomb ticking, her queen, a delusion I'd gut. I slid the first paper. Trash bins out past 6 hours, your rule, your breach. Her bins glaring in the photo, her irrelevant. Paling my more vehicles off-street. Her car parked curbside, her mouth flapping, my unapproved patio extension, no permits. Greg's true, a hammer, her different. A wheeze, his enough, case dismissed. My smirk cool, her rage shaking, muttering, I'll find another way, as I left, her harmony ash, my fight, her crack. Days quieted, no notices, no Karen mark joking. She's bunkered, plotting, my laugh tight, her silence a coil, then it hit. An eviction notice, fraudulent, demanding I vacate for disruptions, my chuckle dark mark. She can't. She'll learn, lawyer confirming, illegal fake order. Her smug glow next dawn my cue, her win a bluff I'd shred. I called an emergency meeting, not as her target, as owner, Karen smug at the table. Surprised you're here, packing yet? My stack landing, discussing the future, her scoff, board decided 30 days. That's fraudulent, no process, no power. Her smile wavering, my lawyer's cease and desist sliding, retract or lawsuit. her nonsense. A gasp, my oh, and I own 10 houses here, over 10%, her jaw clenching. You what? My voting power tops yours, silence choking Greg. True, my motion, no confidence in Karen, her you can't. A shriek, his he can, vote fast, her crown yanked, her legal action, a yelp, board done, her rain dust, my fight, her fall. Next day, her for sale sign stabbed her yard mark. Victory text a laugh, her notices a memory I'd burned, my chair proud, her standards a scam I'd gutted, the neighborhood free, my porch a fort, her harmony a lie I'd torched. I'd craved quiet, her march, her eviction, her war, clueless I'd flip it, my keys her shock, my ownership her end, her queen a ghost I'd banished, the hearing her trap, my 10 houses her noose, her control a sandcastle I'd kicked, step by petty, stupid step. Oak Estates breathed, peace I'd reclaimed, her aesthetic, a ruin I'd raised, Greg's enough her dirge, my fight their win, her sail her collapse, my power the prize she'd never grasp, her way. A whisper I'd buried, the community mine, her throne a shadow I'd burned to nothing. Fall crispness kissed Oak Estates as I sipped coffee on my porch, my chair gleaming defiantly, Karen's, for sale, sign a jagged scar across the street. Her reign as HOA queen ash after my 10 houses bomb, her fake eviction a dud, the vote yanking her crown, her smug 30 days a bluff I'd gutted mark. Victory text still warm. Day 1 her envelope hit. Remove that chair, her march. Not approved nor you. My keys flipping her renter smirk, notices piling, lights, bins, car. Her harmony a whip, my secret owning a third of the turf. A blade, her hearing a farce, my your violations a pivot, her way a mutter I'd bury, her war my win, her standards a scam I'd torched, step by petty, stupid step. Quiet stretched new president Greg sane, no notices, my car parked proud, her aesthetic a ghost I'd banished, but her sale sign nagged, her silence a coil I felt before Mark. She's gone, a cheer I half bought, her control a sandcastle I'd kicked, my porch a fort, her harmony dust. Then dusk cracked, a letter slid under my door, no stamp, you think you've won. Watch, my grin slow, her way a spark I'd snuff, her queen a delusion I'd gut again, coffee cooling as I scanned, unsigned her scent. My 10 houses her dread, her sail a faint, my fight her echo, the neighborhood free, her standards, a lie I'd burn twice if needed. I hit Greg phone sharp, meeting now, his trouble. Maybe, dusk deepening as we met, bored weary, my letter out, she's back, Greg. She's selling done, my this says different. Their harmony a scam I'd shredded, my chair a taunt, her eviction a memory I'd raised, his what she got. My nothing legal watch her. Her way a thread I'd snap, the room tense, my 10 votes a shield, her control ash I'd guard. Night fell, mark over, bunker Karen. My plotting, his laugh tight, her sail a mask, my she'll try. Coffee bitter, her aesthetic, a ruin I'd hold, my truck rolling, her queen, a shadow I'd choke, the board on edge, my fight her trap. Dawn broke, her sign down, a moving truck rumbling, my porch humming, her watch, a bluff I'd called, Greg texting. She's out, new buyers, my good firm, her notices a ghost I'd burned, my chair proud, her standards, a lie I'd gutted, the neighborhood mine, her way, a whisper I'd buried. I'd craved peace, her march, her eviction, her war, clueless I'd flip it, my keys her shock, my 10 houses her noose, her hearing her cage. My your violations her crack, her sail her fall, my power her end, step by petty, stupid step. Oak Estates glowed, quiet I'd reclaimed, her harmony a scam I'd torched. Greg's dismissed her dirge, my fight their win, her truck her collapse, my porch a perch, her control a shadow I'd burned to nothing, fall sealing her doom, my peace the prize she'd never touch. Winter frost glazed Oak Estates as I stood on my porch, coffee steaming, my chair a silent sentinel. Karen's house dark. Her for sale, sign gone, moving truck a memory, her watch, letter a bluff I'd crushed, Greg. She's out a lock, her queen, rain ash I'd swept. Day 1 her remove that chair, envelope hit, her march. Not approved, nor you. My keys flipping her renter smirk, notices stacking. Lights, bins, car, her eviction a fake, my 10 houses a bomb, her hearing flipped. Your violations a jab, her vote out swift, her way a mutter I'd buried, her standards a scam I'd gutted, my porch a fort, her harmony dust, step by petty, stupid step. Snow dusted the street, Greg's new board humming, no notices, my car proud, her aesthetic a ghost I'd banished, mark. Victory a laugh, her sail her fall, my 10 votes a shield, the neighborhood free, her control a ruin I'd raised. Quiet held, new owners across, no glare, my chair untouched, her watch, a spark I'd snuffed, coffee warm as I scanned, her way, a whisper I'd torched, her queen, a delusion I'd ended, my fight, her echo. Then a call, Greg. She's suing, claims wrongful removal, my grin cold, let her. His frivolous, she's broke, my dig her filings. Her harmony, a lie I'd shredded, my truck rolling, her standards, ash I'd guard, her control, a sandcastle I'd kick again. Court loomed, Karen sued a tantrum, my lawyer smirking. No case, bylaws clear. Her I'll find a way, a courtroom hiss, my 10 houses on file, her jaw clenching, judges dismissed, a gavel slam, her glare venom, my nod cool, her aesthetic, a noose I'd tightened, her sail, her trap, my fight, her end. Dusk fell, mark over, she's done. My for now, coffee bitter, her watch, a ghost I'd burned, her way, a thread I'd snapped, the board solid, my chair a taunt, her harmony, dust I'd hold, new owners waving, no queen. My 10 votes, her dread, her control, a memory I'd gutted, the neighborhood mine, her standards, a lie I'd torched twice. Spring whispered, Oak Estate's alive, no HOA, shadow Greg. She's gone, suit dead. My good firm, her house sold, my porch humming. Her eviction, a laugh I'd flipped, my 10 houses, her noose, her way, a whisper I'd buried, the street free, her aesthetic, a ruin I'd raised. I'd craved peace, her march, her renter, jab, her war, clueless I'd turn it, my keys, her shock, her hearing, her cage, my your violations, her crack, her sail, her collapse, my power, her end. Step by petty, stupid step. Oak Estate's breathed, quiet I'd reclaimed, her harmony, a scam I'd burned, Greg's dismissed, her dirge, my fight, their win, her suit, her grave, my chair proud, her control, a shadow I'd burned to nothing, frost fatting, my peace, the prize she'd never touch, her queen, a ghost I'd banished for good. Spring blossoms dusted Oak Estates as I leaned on my porch, coffee steaming, my chair a quiet victor. Karen's house sold. Her queen rain ash after my 10 houses bomb, her fake eviction a bust, her vote out sealed, her lawsuit a courtroom flop. Greg's, she's gone a lock, her standards a scam I'd gutted. Day one, her remove that chair, notice hit. Her march, not approved nor you. My keys flipping, her renter smirk, notices piling. Lights, bins, car. Her harmony, a whip, my your violations, a jab, her way, a mutter I'd buried, her sail, her fall, my porch, a fort. Her control, dust I'd swept, step by petty, stupid step. Petals fell, Greg's board steady, no HOA echo, my car proud, her aesthetic, a ghost I'd torched, mark. Victory, a grin, new owners waving, her watch, letter, a spark I'd snuffed, coffee warm as peace settled. Her harmony, a lie I'd raised, my 10 votes, a shield, the neighborhood free, her standards, ash I'd guard. Then a ripple mailbox clinked, a flyer. Restore community standards, meeting tonight. Unsigned, my gut tightening, her way, a whisper I'd burned, her queen, a delusion I'd ended, my 10 houses, her dread. This sent too familiar, coffee cooling, her control, a sandcastle I'd kick again, my fight, her echo stirring. I hit Greg, seen this. His no new buyers. Maybe, dusk looming as I scouted, flyer pinned at the clubhouse, shadows gathering, my not again a growl, her harmony, a scam I'd shredded, my chair a taunt, her eviction a memory I'd crushed, mark jogging up, Karen 2-0. My could be, his you've got this, coffee bitter, her standards, a ruin I'd hold, my truck rolling, her way, a thread I'd snap, the board alerted, eyes open, kids biking, no fines, my 10 votes, her noose. Her control, a ghost I'd bury deeper, the night tense, my fight, her trap reborn. Meeting hit, clubhouse humming, a woman, sharp suit at the mic. We need order, lacks rules, hurt values, eyes flicking me, my chair untouched, her aesthetic a whip eye, break, Greg. Who's this? My new player, her spiel slick. Fines for harmony, my stand slow. I own 10 houses, over 10%, your order stops here. Her jaw tightening, you? Me, silence choking, her standards matter. A huff, Greg's bylaws say he's right. My try it, lawsuits ready. Her glare venom, my grin cool, her harmony dust I'd guard, her control a shadow I'd burn, the room her cage, my 10 votes her end, her restore a bluff I'd shred, Oak Estate's mine, her queen a crown I'd topple again. Summer haze draped Oak Estates as I gripped my porch rail, coffee steaming, my chair a steadfast rebel, Karen's house a quiet shell. Her queen rain ash from my 10 houses bomb, her eviction a fraud, her lawsuit dust, Greg. She's gone a lock, her standards a scam I'd gutted. Until that flyer, restore community standards, sparked a new shadow, the clubhouse meeting a fresh jab, my 10 votes a blade, her harmony, a lie I'd torched. Day one, her remove that chair, hit her march. Not approved, nor you. My keys flipping her renter smirk, notices piling, her way buried, her sail her fall, my porch a fort, her control a ruin I'd raised, step by petty, stupid step. Heat shimmered, new threat, suit lady, her order, spiel slick. Fines for harmony. My I own 10, over 10% a wall, her glare venom Greg. He's right. Her restore, a bluff-eyed shred, coffee cooling, her aesthetic, a whip-eyed snap, my truck proud, her standards, ash-eyed guard. Days ticked, flyers multiplied. Join us, protect values, Mark. Karen 2's recruiting, my not here. Dusk falling as I scouted, her navy-clad enforcers lurking, my 10 votes, her dread, her harmony, a ghost I'd burned, coffee bitter, her control, a sandcastle I'd kick again, Greg texting. Boards worried, she's pushing, my call it. The neighborhood free, her way, a thread I'd choke, my fight, her echo rising. Meeting flared, clubhouse packed, suit lady at the mic. Lax rules ruin us, fines, patrols, eyes on me, my chair a taunt, her aesthetic, a scam I'd gut, Greg beside. She's got no power, my stand firm. I own a third, bylaws block you, her property values. A huff, my try, lawsuits loaded. Crowd murmuring, Mark shouting, we're done with this. Her jaw clenching, order matters. My not your kind, Greg's vote dissolve her push. Hands up, her restore crumbling, my 10 votes, her noose, her harmony, dust I'd hold, her control, a shadow I'd burn, the room her cage, her standards, a lie I'd torch, Oak Estate's mine, her queen, a crown I'd crush. Night settled, flyers trashed, her enforcers gone, my porch humming, Greg's, she's out, vote killed it. My good, sharp, her house sold, her way, a whisper I'd buried, my chair proud, her aesthetic, a ruin I'd raised. I'd craved peace, Karen's march, her renter, jab, her war, clueless I'd flip it, my keys, her shock, my 10 houses, her end, her eviction, a laugh, my your violations, her crack, her sail, her grave, my power, her fall. Step by petty, stupid step. Oak Estates pulsed, quiet I'd reclaimed, suit ladies' harmony. A scam I'd shredded, Mark's cheer their dirge, my fight their win, her push her collapse, my truck a taunt, her control. A shadow I'd burn to nothing, summer sealing her doom, my peace the prize they'd never steal, her restore a ghost I'd banished for good. Autumn leaves crunched underfoot in Oak Estates as I stood on my porch, coffee steaming, my chair a quiet taunt. Karen's house a sold shell. Her queen rain ash from my 10 houses bomb, her eviction a sham, her lawsuit dust. Suit ladies restore, push a fresh ghost I'd gutted at the vote, Greg. She's out a lock, her standards a scam I'd torched. Day 1, Karen's remove that chair landed her march. Not approved, nor you. My keys flipping her renter smirk. Notices piling, her way buried, my your violations a jab, her sail, her fall. Then suit lady, her fines for harmony, a whip, my 10 votes, her wall, her aesthetic, ash I'd raised, step by petty, stupid step. Wind bit quiet held my truck proud, her harmony, a lie I'd shredded, Mark. She's done. A cheer new owners settled, her restore a bluff I'd crushed, coffee warm as peace rooted, her control a ruin I'd guarded. Then dawn snapped, a sign spiked near the clubhouse. Reclaim standards, join us. Navy enforcers packing, my gut tightening, her way a spark I'd snuff, her aesthetic a ghost I'd burned, Greg calling. She's back, small crew, my end it. Coffee cooling, her standards, a sandcastle I'd kick again, my 10 houses, her dread, the neighborhood free, her control, a thread I'd snap, my fight, her echo flaring. I rallied the board, clubhouse tense, Greg's, she's got no traction, my she's got nerve, flyers out, fines return, suit lady's voice at the gate, we'll enforce order. My not here, crowd gathering, my I own a third, bylaws stop you, her values drop. A yelp, Mark, we like it free. My lawsuits live, back off, her enforcers shifting, Greg's vote ban her. Hands soaring, her restore buckling, my 10 votes, her noose, her harmony, dust I'd hold, her control, a shadow I'd gut, the street humming, her standards, a lie I'd torch, her reclaim, a bluff I'd shred, Oak Estate's mine, her queen, a crown I'd crush again. Dusk fell, signs yanked, her crew scattered, my porch alive, Greg. She's gone, banned. My good firm, her way, a whisper I'd buried, my chair proud, her aesthetic, a ruin I'd raised. I'd craved peace, Karen's march, her renter, jab, her war, clueless I'd flip it, my keys, her shock, my 10 houses, her end, suit ladies, fines, a laugh, my your violations, Karen's crack, her sail, her grave, my power, her fall, step by petty, stupid step. Oak Estates glowed, quiet I'd reclaimed, suit ladies' harmony. A scam I'd burned, Mark's roar their dirge, my fight their win, her push her collapse, my truck a taunt, her control. A shadow I'd burn to nothing, autumn sealing her doom, my peace the prize they'd never steal, her restore a ghost I'd banished, the community solid, my 10 votes, their shield eternal.